Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you. And I appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve or Christmas, depending on where you are in the world, with me and the Bitcoin Renegade family. So we appreciate that. Tonight, we have a lot of good news. I haven't been talking about XYO for a while. And so we're going to go into XYO, Algorand, ICP, Ankr, and Bitcoin, and the price level breakouts and where I think they're going to go now that we legit have broke the $50,000 barrier and we have an upward trajectory for Bitcoin, which basically decides the whole market. So what we're going to do tonight is check out each one of those. And let me just give my screen to you guys real quick, and let's get right into it. So first, we're going to look at the Bitcoin price. And yes, it is still sitting at $51,000. And this is a crucial area. And as you see on the daily, we are starting to move above these crucial moving averages. As you see, we have the 200-day at 47,000. We have the EMA 21 at 50,000, and we have the EMA 50 at 52,000. That is this yellow one that you see right here that has been acting as some sort of a resistance for us. So let's actually check these other levels. So this one's at 45. Let's see where the 100 is. And we can get kind of an idea of the moving average and where Bitcoin is going to possibly go this year. Okay, so the MA 100 is actually above the EMA 50 right here, as you see. So the 200 was below. And what is this one right here? The EMA 21. Okay, so let's take the EMA 21 and let's start with the 200 EMA and see where we sit there. Okay, so the 200 EMA is actually not that different from where the 21 EMA was. As you see, it barely moved. So we're above the 200-day moving average, exponential. So that's a good thing. This is a huge place that we needed to get above and stay above. And as you see, it looks like it's actually a level of support for us now instead of resistance back here. This was a crucial area that we needed to move and stay above. So that's really good. Now let's go look at the 100-day moving average. Because the exponentials, these are the really resistance and support levels I've noticed. And the MA are more moving average, kind of the way it goes. And the exponential are more support and resistance. That's just my personal outlook and from how I've studied it and how the outlook looks to me. So I think there's something to that. So we looked at the 200. Let's look at the 100 EMA. Ooh, so we have not broke above the 100-day EMA. As you see, there is a huge level of resistance right here. We have not 100 right here. We also have the EMA 50 that are both right here intersecting. And this could be a bullish pattern if, let's see, if the 50 goes under the 100. One of those is a bearish sign and one of them is a bullish. Let's look it up. Hold up. If the 50-day EMA goes below the 100-day, is it bullish or bearish? Crosses, moving average crosses the 100-day moving average. A crossover, the short-term average trends up faster than the long-term average. So this short-term average is coming down, but the long-term average is coming up. That's pretty cool. That means we were like in a bear trend, but a bull market still. And that, remember, I keep telling you guys that, and see, it's not BS. The actual market is telling you that that's true. We were in a bear trend and a bull run. And that shows it with the EMA, how the 50 in the short term is going down, but the actual 200 in the short term is now starting to turn back to the upside and go. And that's actually a bullish scenario, it looks like. So yeah, we're crossing over. Long-term averages are going, and even this short-term average looks like it's going back up too. So those are both bullish scenarios, in my opinion. So it looks like we got a little double bottom-ish stuff right here, or W-ish, you could say. But yeah, we just really need to break above these crucial levels right here at $52,000. And once we get that, we'll have one last big resistance at where I say that it's going to go, 54,000. That's where I wanted to go by this weekend. So we'll see if we're able to break above these two levels. We will go and test this $54,000 level, just like I said. So, but we have some serious resistance here. We just need a nice rally to break above that. But we also have some nice support. Now let's take this down a notch. We got the 50, right? Now let's go back and look at the 21 and then the 9. So let's turn this one into the 21, and then let's turn this one into the 9 EMA. And these are the shorter moving averages. So boom, as you see, we were above both of those. So the short-term sentiment has turned bullish, and the long-term sentiment is now evening out, getting ready to look like it's going to turn bullish. I mean, we could drop further and that could change, but as you see, the trajectory is heading up, and we need a good breakout above these other two levels. But we have just turned all of these other short moving averages into support, which will help us break past this barrier at 52,000, which we have the 50 and the 100 EMA are big resistances. Whoop. We already did that one, so this one will be the 100. See that? Now these are our new resistance points right here. So that's pretty cool. If we break above this, we got some nice support right below us, and we have some resistance that we need to break to get to this level. So hopefully that'll happen, before the end of the year. I'm hoping it's going to happen this weekend. That was my call. We did go up and we broke the $48,000 barrier, just like I predicted. We made it up to 50,000. Are we going to continue to the $54,000 level? Well, like I said, it's up to these right here. I hope so. I hope we break them. I don't have enough money, or I put 10 million in, or 10 billion, or 100 billion, however much it takes to break that line. But yeah, so there we have it, guys. Now let's go look at XYO, because this guy, I think, is getting ready for a bull flag. And I want you guys to be in on the bull flag if it does break out. Now, it has gone down since I said earlier. Okay, no big deal. It hasn't barely gone down any. But as you see, we did have a nice little peak here of almost 4 cents. Now, let's actually look at it in a trading view light, and you will see the bull flag that I was talking about. A short-term bull flag. Hi there. How are you, bull flag? But let's not do the daily. The daily, it's only one candle, so it couldn't be a bull flag. But if we go to the hour, ooh, that's not even really looking too much like a bull flag. Okay, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, yeah. Here's our bull flag right here. And the minute is not going to, yeah, I don't look at the minute one. That's just, this would have been a bull flag right here, possibly, but no, it dumped way down. So that's why I don't use the minute one. But on the 30 minute, this is a possible bull flag. But it looks like it might be coming to a peak. And we will need to know what to do with that. Look at that. That's a pennant. Okay. That is a for sure pennant. It broke out to the upside here, but for some reason it broke all the way back down and it closed below. See that? It was a breakout, closed above, breakdown, closed below. And then we have this one, this one, this one, and it just broke out. See that? We went down. Oh, I did not see that. Wait, did that one just appear just now? Did that just appear? That wasn't there when we first started it. What the heck just happened there? That was weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah. As you see, that's a bull flag, guys. For sure. It's a pennant. And so if that breaks out, it means it goes from the bottom of the pole to the top of the flag. See how it looks just like a flag, a pennant. Like, the Braves won the pennant. The Braves won. Yay, Atlanta. See? Bull flag. Now, if it breaks out, where does it go? Well, it goes right here. All the way back up to almost 4 cents. Basically almost to the top of that. So that would be cool if it broke out. Keep an eye on that for sure. And if it gets up to 3.8 right here, that could definitely be considered a breakout. But these are known to fake you out, go back down. So be very careful. Just look at long-term strategies, guys. These short-term moves do work sometimes, but I'm looking at the long-term strategy, okay? If I was going to buy XYO, where would I buy it? Well, it looks like we have a nice little floor right here, even going all the way back here. Let's start right here. If we have a floor, well, look at that. We have a nice resistance line right here. See that? These would be good levels to buy it at. From here, anytime it came down here would be good buy, good purchase. Here, I'll show you all the good purchases for XYO, okay? All you have to do is look when it's at its lowest. Beautiful purchase price right there. Look at this. Beautiful purchase price right there. Beautiful purchase price right there. Beautiful purchase price right there. Then we go over. Beautiful purchase price right here. Beautiful purchase price right here. Okay? And then you could even say beautiful purchase price right here. I mean, it's a little bit above the line, but still, that would be like buying here. Well, that's not bad. I wouldn't mind buying here before all that. Right? I wouldn't mind buying anywhere along here if not for that up here, right? So I think there's a lot of potential for XYO to even go to higher heights. So yeah, this is a good time to buy. Would I wait for a little bit of a dip? Well, it is on a downward trend right now. It's trending downward, but there's always a bottom to that downward trend. And trying to grab the absolute bottom is like grabbing snowflakes and trying to put them in your mouth before they melt, right? And it's almost impossible to do. You could do it, but yeah, not going to be very easy. You'd need like cold hands. Your hands are too hot. The ice will melt, you see? So, yeah, but look at this. If you buy anywhere here, even here, you're in the profit here. You buy here, you're in the profit here. You buy anywhere along here, you're in the profit all along here. So those are all good things. And I just see a good positive future for this. Now it looks like we have a symmetrical triangle right here. Or actually, no, we don't. We have an ascending triangle. Yes, another bull. And this is on the daily, guys. Okay, so I was almost on the edge before because of that bull flag. But if this breaks out, we're definitely going to the upside. What is this? It's called an ascending triangle. And what does an ascending triangle mean? Well, it means that it's a continuation pattern to move to the upside. So that means that we are moving to the upside, at least according to technical analysis. But you don't always just want to rely on technical analysis. You want to rely on the price of Bitcoin. You want to rely on the news in the world. You want to rely on all of the above. You want to learn about the government. You want to learn about what's going on in the world. You need to know just a little bit of everything, guys, in order to accurately predict the price of a crypto. And with all of those things, I would say not financial advice, but I would be purchasing a lot of XYO right now. At least a couple $1,000s worth at these levels. Because why? Well, now we know we're not going down even further. So really, if you want to get technical, this is the only place where we have felt safe to buy without thinking we were going down. This part, we thought we could possibly go down even further. So not a lot of people were purchasing. As you see, the volume is super low right here, even though this is the lowest point that has basically been in months, right? But there was still fear of the market going down further. Well, if you want to get technical, now that fear is gone. And as you see, the volume basically says so. We are getting less volume now. That is because this day is only an hour old. This volume all came in the last hour. That doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of volume. It just hasn't had a chance to pop up yet. And we could have even more volume than yesterday or not. We will see. We will need volume and we will need a breakout in order to move to the upside. Now, before we move on, I want to show you the moving averages because these are a huge part and they have a lot to do with how a crypto moves. So we need to have at least 1 or 2 moving averages and 1 exponential. Unfortunately, they only let me have 3 of these things on my board, so that's all we get. Now I'll change one of these to the 20 and leave the other one at 9 for now, just so that we can kind of get a better idea of what we're doing. So let me get rid of all this mess. Sorry, I was making a point. Oh, dead fruit fly. Shoe fly, don't bother me. I normally wouldn't hurt a fly, but man, that thing has been harassing me, so. Okay, so let's get rid of all these so that we can actually see these lines better. You know what I mean? Okay, let's even get rid of we should keep this because that is a good, upward trending slope line. And that means the price is just going up. Yeah, we've had some fallbacks, but it's gone down and now turned this level kind of into support, as you see right here. So we are above all of these moving averages right here for XYO, guys. That's beautiful. Now, this means that unless Bitcoin goes back down and hits these and goes back down under 49,000, the XYO is most likely going to break out, that we're going to continue to the upside. So actually, I would put 10,000 into this if I had it, right? Not financial advice. It has an ascending triangle. It has a bull flag, and it is also above all of the crucial moving averages. Now, let's go out, not get too far ahead of ourselves yet. Let's look at the 50-day, okay, and see what that holds. Ooh, okay. Well, we have some serious resistance up here at about 5 cents. That is a long ways to go. We can make a lot of money between here and 5 cents. So this is not something I would worry about. If you can tell back here, we were above that point back there. That's because we never had this big rally before. So yeah, the 50-day is not looking very good. Now let's move out further to the 100-day, and hopefully it'll balance things out a little bit. Ooh, wait, why is the 100-day only right here? Where's the rest of the 100-day? Hold on. Let's get out of the USDT. Maybe that's the problem. Nope. Weird. Okay, so the 100 is right here. This is basically the resistance that we have been facing, is the 100-day moving average at 4 cents. We keep hitting off of it and hitting off of it. Okay, so the EMA is going to be more important when it comes to support and resistance. So that's why this EMA 9 down here as support, that is some good support. You see how we bounce off of this level all the way up? You see that? Right there, we hit it right there, right there, right there, and we stayed above it here. So we're on an upward trajectory. It's really good. These lines are really important. Now let's go to the 200-day. And this is going to be kind of comical, I think. No? Oh, where's the 200-day? Hold on, where did it go? Oh, they don't have it. No 200-day. It's very, very new, guys. This is a new crypto on a lot of these exchanges and stuff. So the technical analysis doesn't go back 200 days. So we really only have to work with the first couple 100 days. So I'm going to do EMA, another EMA instead. So let's see. I want to get a better accurate reading of what's going on. Ooh, another fruit fly in my face. He's coming to attack me. He knew I came after his buddy. All right, let's see. Now this is the EMA. Let's do the EMA. We did the 21, right? Earlier, and it was below. No, okay, we didn't do the 21. The 21 is actually above. Let's look at the 20. Oh, it was the 20 MA that was below. So this is our resistance right here, guys. This is why I always say the EMA is more of a support and resistance, and the MA is more of moving average trends. So this is our resistance. This is our support. We are basically between resistance and support right now, and it's coming to a head. Look at that. It's basically squeezing this thing down in the middle. Dude, guys, that is awesome. That means it has to basically break out one way or another right now. So, guys, get ready for a monumental move coming to XYO within the next umpteen minutes. You know, it's got to happen soon. We're coming to a close right here. So, yeah, pretty cool, huh? Now, next, I want to go to Algorand. Algorand! Why? Because Algorand is freaking doing amazing, and I hold Algorand right now. I should have bought XYO, but I still am because these are super low levels. Now, if it went up as high as AMP did, Algorand did, I probably wouldn't consider buying it at this, particular point in time. But if I'm only thinking of the Algorand terms and where Algorand can go, yes, I would still purchase it. Not financial advice. I said me. No. But yeah, so $1.58. Let's look at the trading view because that's what matters. And boom, what do we have here? We have a nice falling wedge breakout, guys. Ooh-wee, that is sexy. Okay, you only really need 2 points. So we could say right here, and this would be the breakout right there. Falling wedge breakout, falling wedge breakout, falling wedge breakout. See, this kind of looks like a bull flag, except there's no pole below it. See how it's a pennant? But that's just called a falling wedge because there's no pole. There's no green right down here like on XYO. You remember it had the green? You have to have stuff below it. I mean, I guess you could technically hit it like this and call it a bull flag, but that would be more like a channel because you would probably have to go more out like that. And yeah, that would just change everything. So yeah, there you have it. A falling wedge breakout. And we go all the way. So it's basically supposed to go all the way to the top of the wedge. So if this breaks out to where it's supposed to go, we should go all the way up to $1.94. That's where we should end up. Now, that doesn't always happen. Anything can happen with Bitcoin and crypto, but this is a falling wedge breakout where you always go back to the top of the wedge. So there you have it. If you want to actually say the bottom of the wedge, we already went to the bottom of the wedge. Look at that. So we've already made it to the bottom of it. Are we going to make it all the way to the top of the wedge? That's the question. So we'll keep our eye on that. Let's keep going. And look at the 1 hour. See if there's any. Ooh. Okay. Look at all that volume, guys. At $1 see, these are smart people. When you see Algorand at $1.20, you buy as much of it as your little heart can. You're like a kid in a candy store at that point. When Algorand is at $1.26 in a bull market, you just fill all your pockets. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, you pay for it. I'm not saying don't pay for it. Look at this, right? Ascending wedge breakout. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is what's on XYO right now on the daily that I was telling you about. That's why I love these bullish patterns, And then it broke out of this, you see? Boom! And then it freaking skyrockets. Ooh, I got another one. I wish I had like some animals that I could feed these to. But, yeah. Things are looking good for Algorand. We had a breakout there. Unfortunately, it went on a downward slope right here, but this could actually be considered a possible bull flag. I didn't even notice that. Look at this. we have a diagonal right here. We have a diagonal right here that leads us to a pennant. It's a little bit different looking than the last one, but we have the pole too. See the pole? I would only go to right here because this is kind of a landing area, but from the bottom of the pole to the top of the flag. And then we go like this. And it's most likely going to break out from down here though. So we'll put it down here. Because it'll break out normally in this area where it comes to a head. Just like we are on XYO right now at that head. So it has to move one way or another. So that's what we're looking at here. And if it does move to the upside, is it going to hit the target we said, $1.90, the top of the wedge? Okay, well, this is only $1.71. And that's only about 12 more cents. So that's a start. That's a start. It's a continuation bullish pattern. It might not play out. We have to get volume down here, and we have to get a confirmed breakout in order for this to be a successful pattern. So those are the things that we have to watch for. If it confirms to about $1.60, $1.61, we can almost say that it's a breakout, and we'll go to $1.71. So pretty cool, huh? Now I want to see what you guys are saying real quick. I'm going to leave my face the way it is. I'm not going to change any of that because that's where things go weird. Oh, if any of you are watching that is an Express Crypto, they have technical issues right now. This year has been very disappointing. That's unfortunate. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't know that I believe that. Yeah, no, I really think that XYO is at a really low price, and it's going to have a bright future. It's going to hit 6 cents and stay. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think it's going to have another massive blow up, and then it's going to go back down to like 2 and 1 cent in a bear market, because honestly, even the team behind Coin and XYO didn't think it would do this well. As soon as they were able to put it on Coinbase, it changed the game for everything. Because in the past, Coinbase would only put projects on their platform that almost would guarantee their consumers, if they bought at the right price, to make a profit. Now they just put whatever one can pay them the most money. It's all about money now. So I appreciate what you're saying, and you could be right. Like, just because we don't agree on one, minute point, that's fine. But I really think XYO is going up, and I really think that it's at a head right now, and it's gonna move to the upside or downside, and everything is looking bullish to me. So when the lower one goes below the higher one, that is bearish. But I think they're trying to break out right now. But I understand what you're saying for sure. I agree with your sentiment. I don't agree with what you're saying, though. If that makes any sense at all. So Bitcoin lead the market cap back above 2.5 trillion. Do you hear this? So the market cap's back above 2.5 trillion, guys. Great news. Bukele has not responded to claims of Bitcoin vanishing from citizens' wallet. Ooh, I don't like that. That's not good. Losing their Bitcoin from their Chivo wallets? Ooh, that's not good, guys. I'm not trying to report on bad news, but if people are losing their Bitcoin, "50 examples of Bitcoin inexplicably going missing from Salvadorian Chivo wallets. The government has not responded, nor does it acknowledge the errors." Oh. Yeah, this is sketchy, guys. So basically what it's saying is there's an error. Guys, I don't think this is a malicious attack. This is new technology to a new place doing a new thing. There's going to be some errors. But I think what they need to do and what they have a responsibility to do as they are experimenting on their El Salvadorian people, anybody that has their Bitcoin come up missing, they need to be compensated for that, because it is basically your wallet. You created this wallet. Now, if it happened in their own wallets and it wasn't under the scrutiny of the president, then I could see, hey, you know, that's just crypto. You risk anything. There's hacker. That's just crypto. But no, this goes beyond that. This goes to a leader not dealing with the problems that he created. That's all I'm saying. I like what he does here. But will I allow, even if I like what somebody's doing, will I allow it to hurt people if I can do anything about it? Absolutely not. And that's what we stand for on this channel. And that's the only way we get really mad anymore. And that's what I'm going to tell you going forward. Like our mad or our rage only goes to when people hurt those that can't protect themselves. That is what my channel will stand up for. Yeah. Things happen in life, but we will call people out when they need to be called out. And he needs to do something about his people losing money that he created this situation for them. So he needs to provide a resolution for this problem as quickly as possible. I agree with a lot of the stuff he's doing, and I think it's a beautiful thing. So that's good. Whoops. So I want to go into a couple more news before we actually get into ICP, Ankr, and we already looked at Bitcoin, but we'll probably look at it again before we leave. But I just kind of want to touch on some news points and kind of get you guys an idea of the whole picture of what's going on in crypto and why, not only because on a technical analysis level, which some of these channels, all they give you is the technical analysis, or all they give you is the news. This is why my channel is different than every other crypto channel out there, and why you should watch and subscribe to my channel. I not only do the news, I do technical analysis, I do up and coming projects, which I'm going to start doing more of because I'm going to have a team and a set time of my day that goes into looking into these crypto companies and learning how to spot a scam quicker. Because sometimes I have to use my resources in order to spot a scam, but I want to give you guys good information as quickly as possible. So that's what we're going to do on here. And if you like channels that are about news, you can watch my channel. If you like channels about technical analysis, you can watch my channel. So I really think that this channel is going to have something that no other channel has, and that you guys absolutely need. You need this channel because, you know, of what we offer and what you guys bring to the table as well, my community. And that right there, it's unparalleled, unrivaled. So oh, check this out. Kraken's NFT marketplace. So this is why I'm reading through the news with you guys, because I'm trying to get a whole idea of what kind of sentiment the market's in right now. And this has a huge to do with the overall market and where it's going to go, right? Because if people are feeling super bullish, you know that is contagious. It just is. And then not only will poor people, medium people, rich people, super rich, and then the elite, they'll all start getting that same, and they'll start making money. And then things like this happen. Kraken's NFT marketplace could let users borrow funds against CryptoPunks. So now you don't have to let your CryptoPunk sit in your wallet worth millions of dollars and do absolutely nothing for your finances. Well, now it looks like you can borrow money against them, and say if you wanted to buy like an up and coming crypto, you're like, well, I just spent $1 million on a CryptoPunk. Like, I don't have enough money. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't, the money that I allocated for, such and such has already been spent. I'm not going to put more money, this project looks nice, but I'm not going to want to go out of my way to put money that I don't really need to put in. But wait, I can borrow against my NFT. So I'll still have the NFT. I can borrow across it. If anything happens, I have the money to pay it back. You always want to make sure of that. But yeah, if something happens, and so you go forward and you borrow money, you invest in, it doesn't even have to be an up and coming project. It could be XYO. It could be Algorand at $1.26. So then you buy you take the money from what you got from the CryptoPunks, you put it into Algorand or whatever at $1.26 or really low prices, and then you make a profit off of that. And then not only did your CryptoPunk made you money, it is still worth what it's worth, and you pay that back. You get your CryptoPunk free and clear, and you have a profit and Algorand now. So that is why I think this is good. The overall sentiment for crypto is looking very bullish, and just positive stuff, guys. And I love it. I love it. I just love it. So let's go on. Let's move on. Okay, what else do we got here? DeFi tokens post double-digit gains amid crypto market recovery. Now, this is what I was telling you guys like a week ago, and that's why I love my channel. Shout out to Decrypt. They're awesome, and normally they get the news before me. So this is kind of cool that I got the news before, Decrypt did this time. I was really pushing the DeFi tokens, not pushing, like shilling them, but pushing acknowledgement for what was happening in the DeFi market when it was posting these double-digit gains. You can go back and look at my video, Yearn Finance, Curve DAO, that I did just several days ago, and they all are basically like, man, I said Yearn Finance is going to 100K. Well, little did I know it went from 25 to 37K within a day. So I was like, wow, dude, I'm so glad, because I like to give you information when I get it. So I legit thought that, did I think it was going to 100,000? No. Was that a little bit of clickbait? Yes. But it was to get your attention, to bring your attention to Yearn Finance, which did move $12,000 in one day. So when I do stuff like that, yeah, it is kind of clickbaity, and I don't really like to do that. But when I explain myself in the video, that makes it a little better. So don't ever just look at a thumbnail and be like, okay, yeah, it's going to $1 million because he said so in the thumbnail. Right? It's clickbait, guys. We know that. And we're not doing it on purpose, like to lie to you. We're doing it to get your attention, to maybe you would look at something that you normally wouldn't look at, right? And then DeFi just went crazy after that. So if somehow I got you to my video, you bought a bunch of DeFi, you can get mad at me for all the money you make. I'll let you do that. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, that's just what happens sometimes, And let's go now that we've looked at this. Let's see if there's anything on Coindesk. These are always the places I like to look at for my news. Bitcoin expected to rise on tap. Wait, what? Why are we getting news from months ago? Okay. I guess that's where. Hold on. Oh, this is, man, they kept this from when I looked at this such a long time ago. I just want to go into the markets. There we go. And that was pretty funny, guys. It had something all the way from November. I kind of like these guys. Mint your own. Just be careful with these kind of things, though. These big things that are in your face with dragons, and they've never worked out for me. I mean, if they work for you guys, let me know. But yeah, I'm not even going to try this. Mint, yeah, I'm good. But I don't know what it is. It could be something positive, but I'm done looking at stuff like that. DeFi value on Terra. See, DeFi is just kicking, guys. First mover Asia. Santa Claus rally sends Bitcoin north of 50K. And that's what I was talking about in my video yesterday, that Bitcoin is literally going to 60K by the end of the year. Will that happen? And it's possible still, and I believe it. And I want it to. And so I'm going to keep that sentiment. I might be wrong, guys, but at least within the first couple of weeks of January, we will see 60K. If we don't hit it sometime here in December still. We could still have an amazing blast off that happens in a day or two that sends us to a new all-time high like that. So just remember that. We could just blast off at any time. Year in review. Ooh, And they came out with one too. Nice. I'm coming out with good videos, guys. I really am. That's why it's baffling. You know, my very first video I ever made got 61 views. And then I did a video yesterday that only got 38 views. And now I have 1,700 subscribers. Tell me the algorithm is not broken. How do I get more views with 0 subscribers than I do with 1,700? It doesn't make sense, guys, at all. I have the problem with the algorithm that it affects the small YouTuber, but instead of complaining about it, what am I doing? I'm doubling down on my content. I'm making it better. I'm thinking of things that you guys want to see more, and I'm working on my metadata because that's the only thing that I can control. I can complain about Google burying me, YouTube burying. That doesn't do any good. It'll just make Google more mad at me. And if they were doing something, it'll just make it worse, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look to my people, look to my audience, and, just keep rewarding them, doing what I'm doing, making these videos, giving you my opinion, which is pretty good most of the time, and listening to the opinion of the audience as well. Because I'm not one of those people that thinks my word is the only one that means anything. I love my audience to have a voice. And when they make a good prediction, I shine the light onto my audience because that's how a good, leader does. And I think I'd make a really good leader. I do make a good leader. So, and that's because I see the value in other good leaders with me. We didn't look at Ankr yet, did we? So let's get Ankr real quick. Because this has been one of my long-term favorite cryptos that I love to buy every time it goes down to 9 cents. 8 or 9 cents, man. I'm buying Algorand like twice on Saturday and 12 times on Sunday. But for real, look at this. 9 cents, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful price. Oh, I love you, 9 cents. Because look, now we're all the way back up at 11. So, yeah. Now, trading view. Let's see where we're at here. And let's get rid of the USDT. That's a stable coin. If you wanted to know, Ankr USDT, that's a stable coin. So this is different. This is actual US dollar. USDT is a stable coin pegged to the US dollar. So we are at this bottom point, and these are the things you got to look at when you see a crypto. Now, all you got to do is look at the gradual rises, because what was once resistance here to us is now support over here. After we had all of these big gains, yeah, it does go back to these levels, but it turns the level that you were at over here into support instead of it being a resistance level to break out of, right? So that's the thing. Now we got to move up to the next resistance level, break out of that, and then we get another big move to the upside. Every time you break a resistance level that turns to support, you normally get a big move to the upside before the correction that happens and turns it to support. So you can see a big play out with this and double bottoms right here. So it's looking pretty good. And we have like kind of a cup and handle right here, but not really. I would just more say that this is possibly a rising wedge. So if we break to the up, that's good. If we break to the down, that's not good. Then this will take this area of support and probably turn it back into resistance. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Let's look at the hour. Okay, things are a little bit different in the hour. And it looks like we were having an ascending triangle right here. And then we broke back down to this level right here. See how this was support? Right here, well, it turned and it broke. So our support went even further, and it could break down here and here. So we got to watch that. But it looks like this is our new level of support right here. So, and this is our new level of resistance that it looks like we might break out of. So those are things we got to watch on the 30-minute. Let's see. We have a falling wedge. This is good on the 30-minute. And it looks like we might have a breakout. I mean, you would want to do it 2 points. So technically 2 or 3 points. It looks like a falling channel that broke out. I mean, I could actually just do this. And then it's kind of like a descending, broadening wedge, which actually broke out. So yeah, this is a good pattern. It looks like we just broke out too, guys, on the 30-minute. So Anchor is probably going right back to 11.5 again. So, I mean, even if we bounce, ooh, look at that, it's going down. Even if we bounce, we should have some support right here. That's funny how it just broke out and then it goes down again. But the target would be the top of this. So we'll see what happens though. These things are kind of sketchy at times. And the 1 minute doesn't mean nothing. Look at all that volume that just came in though. That's a lot of volume. Now let's look at ICP and then we are basically good to go. We'll look at Bitcoin one more time, take some Q&A, and then call it a night, guys. I think we had a good episode tonight. I like it. We didn't have as many people because they're the holidays. Ooh, we got 10 people watching. Never mind. That's pretty good. 11. Thank you, guys, especially on Christmas Eve. That really means a lot to me that you guys are here with me. So happy holidays. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your family. I can't wait to talk to my daughter tomorrow. I can't wait to see my family. Good stuff. If I get to talk to her tomorrow, I don't know when it's going to be, but either tomorrow or within the next couple of days, depending on how busy they are, so, which is fine with me. Trading view. I love the holidays. Like a couple of years ago, holidays were really hard for me because it just reminded me of, you know, not being with my daughter. And that was hard, but I always move past it. I've had a lot of bad things happen in my life, but I always try to be positive. And even when I'm not, I have people in my life that, you know, help me to be positive. Like in my church, they're like, well, you know, it's not good to be so mad about things, even if you are right being mad at them. And that's something I really need to pay attention to, even in my life now. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I would actually do this, right? Now, you could say that we already broke out down here because you could say the line is right there. But where do you put this? Right there? So, yeah, there. That's where it would be. And it's a falling wedge, and it looks like it broke out to the upside. So ICP has been doing so good. Oh my goodness, it's been doing so good. Look at that breakout we have right here on the daily. Ooh, hey, good job, ICP. Man, it went from 22 bucks. I was telling you guys dream level prices. And look at all that volume. This is what we need for a confirmed breakout. You see all this volume? This is what we call a confirmed breakout right here. I wish I could have shown it to you at the time. That's okay, though. So we know what to look for in the future, though. When we see this, we see it come to a head. We see a breakout, even though it didn't move. Look how much volume came in. Look at that volume. And then this one, look at all that volume. $2.146 million. Or is that ICP? I don't know. Either way, that's a lot. I think it's ICP. I don't think it's dollars. I think it means ICP. Yeah, 1 million ICP, 2 million ICP. Wow. And then 1.3 million. And then now here we are today. 210,000. So let's go to the 1 hour. This is freaking awesome, dude. I love it when a crypto does this, especially one that I hold. Thank you. I know you went way down on me, but I never gave up. I never even got mad at ICP. I normally get mad at crypto that does me really bad, but I just had a feeling it went to $750, guys. Now, if I buy it at 40 bucks and don't feel comfortable, there's something wrong there, right? A $750 coin. So yeah, I'm cool. If it goes down a little bit, now if it went down to like $3, I might worry a little bit, right? But Yeah, we have an ascending triangle type deal. No. No. Okay, well, I can't do it there. So let's see if I start it. Oh, I don't know, right here maybe? Okay, well, let's try that. Okay, okay. Actually, that might be true. It's a really weird looking one, but it does look like an ascending triangle nonetheless. Okay, so it has flat top and then a upward sloping bottom. And yeah, so we're gonna have to wait and see if it breaks out. But guys, on the Ankr's looking like it's gonna break out pretty soon, and so does XYO. So we need to watch these cryptos, guys, especially the ones that are on the verge of breakouts. This one, if it breaks out to the upside, I mean, we could go all the way back up to the 30s. That's the thing with this crypto. If we go and we look back, we are seriously far down, and we just broke. So we broke this thing that actually says that we will hit the top of the wedge, which is back at 54 bucks. And you saw how that worked on XYO and how high it went. Or what was it XYO? One of them that we talked about earlier broke. Oh, Algorand. Yeah, it was Algorand, not XYO. Algorand broke out, and it's already almost halfway to the top. Remember, it was at the bottom of the wedge, which would be 40 bucks, this one. And this breakout actually says it would go to the top of the wedge, which is 54 bucks. So we'll see, guys. I mean, this says we're going really high, and we have an ascending triangle right here on the 1 hour that says it's a continuation bullish pattern. Let's see what we have in the 30-minute. Yeah, the same type of deal. The same type of deal. That's all, folks. But Bitcoin, this is the whole indicator right here. The price keeps fluctuating between 50,500 and about 51,800 or so. So we really need to keep an eye on Bitcoin and what it's going to do in the next couple of days, because you can have all the bullish patterns you want on crypto. You can have all the bullish patterns you want on ICP and Algorand and XYO. But unless Bitcoin continues to go up or at least sideways, all of those projections for those cryptos mean absolutely nothing, because if Bitcoin goes down, so do all the other cryptos. Unfortunately, that's still the way it is. So before we get to the Q&A, I just want to look at this one more time. Let's go actually to the 4 hour and see what we see here. Okay, cool. We are basically above a lot of crucial levels. And look at this, guys, on the 4 hour for Bitcoin. Yeah. Ascending triangle, baby. Yeah. Continuation pattern, baby. So look at this. Yeah. On Christmas. Let's continue going. Now look at the one before that. Just in case you guys don't think ascending triangles work, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let's say, I'd actually say right chop. Okay, and then you start back here, probably at this one, and then go kaboosh, kaboosh, yeah, son. Okay, and then boom, we broke out. Look at that. So we have the same thing happening again, except it's a more clear cut than this one that went up and down and up and down, and this one just went straight across. See how that's a better ascending triangle. Now let's go. We're above all the moving averages. This looks good. I hate to say this. I don't hate to say. I love to say it actually looks really good. It looks bullish. Now let's look at the 1 hour. Same difference. Same exact difference, except we had a breakout earlier that went above here. But yeah, we're still in that channel. In that area right here, this little triangle, ascending triangle area. So good news for Bitcoin, good news for all crypto if this continues, guys. So I'm pretty happy. Really happy about that. So we're about done for the night. I'm going to take some Q&A. I'm actually going to get rid of this whole face thing. There we go. Booyah. I appreciate all you for watching. If you haven't, please consider smashing the like button. It'll show all the other people that didn't get to see this video that need to. It'll tell YouTube, hey, You guys need to show this to other people. And comment, let me know your feelings on anything I said in here. Even if you don't agree with me, that's fine, guys. I want your opinion. I am not here to brainwash you or lead you in a wrong direction. I want to hear your opinions because sometimes it will shape and mold the way that I think. And maybe it'll show me something that I didn't know. I'm not thinking that I know everything. If I hear something that I don't agree with, I will say it, but I will always say it in a way that is very respectful and open and honest with you guys, period. So, oh, cool, Wendy. Yes, Weeping One's here. Dude, I'm glad your trip was good. I'm glad you're safe and you made it. I was kind of, not worried, but definitely had it in the back of my mind that I hope you got there all right. And these are people I never met before. These are all people I just met on my channel and doing crypto. So Matic right now. Let's take a look at Matic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm not going to look at it on my page. I'm not going to show you, but I am going to take a quick look at it. You're just going to see my face. Let's just see where it is because my inner counsel wanted to look at it. Okay, 252. We might have like a breakout coming or something for Matic, but that's still a nice price at 252 and a nice little dip where you could have bought, dollar cost averaged in. But let's look at the trading view. I'm not going to show you guys this. Ooh, and a possible bull flag. Cool. Matic looks pretty good. And bullish. Let's look at the 1 hour. Okay. Ooh, wait. Is that a inverse head and shoulders? No, not quite. Okay, 30-minute. Falling wedge breakout. Falling wedge breakout for Matic. So Matic might even start going up. A lot of the crypto guys are here. I'm back over here to us now. A lot of crypto is starting to do really good. I just had a feeling, and I don't know, my sentiment changed. The way I think of things have changed. And it's just positive. How can you not be positive, right? I mean, my life is better now than it has been in the last 10 years. And I need to really think of the things that I have instead of what I don't have. And that's one message that I want to deliver to everybody here. Love the people that are in your life, because if you lose them and you don't have them, that's what life is about, is having the people that you love. Sometimes you don't realize it until they're gone, but I encourage you not to let that happen. So love the people who are in your life. Don't take them for granted. And now let's get into the chat. Yeah, so if anybody is wondering about Express Crypto, I think they're just upgrading a bug. This channel has only good things to say about them. I just needed to separate our businesses, because if they weren't going to sponsor me, actually having their link on my channel brought it to a different place where I don't want my channel to be in the gambling section. So that's what I mean. If I'm going to, take the loss from having them on my channel, I kind of wanted to be sponsored for them, because it brings my channel in an area where I don't want it to be. That's the only issue I ever had, and it was nothing to do with them directly. So, yeah, I will talk good about them. If there's any updates that we can give to help, the people know what's going on over there, I don't mind doing that. Like, they're good people over there. It's just, we're two different things right now. Sadly, just like everything else, the good, the greed. It's always about money, guys, with everything, unfortunately. But that's what this community is going to kind of change. Yeah, we do want to take control of our finances, but not at the cost of other people. And that is what we're always going to be preaching over here, is not wealth at any cost. I mean, wealth for smart reasons, but not at any cost. Okay. Am I bullish on Bitcoin Cash? Yes, because if I'm bullish on Bitcoin, it's basically being bullish on Bitcoin Cash. I've noticed that Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, you can say they're different communities, but when Bitcoin moves, Bitcoin Cash moves. And when Bitcoin moves, Litecoin moves. They're basically can see. Now Coinbase, I missed that. Let me know if you guys missed that too. When they used to have the thing at the bottom of Coinbase that showed you like Bitcoin, and then it had Ethereum, and it said like 98% correlation, and it let you know what cryptocurrencies like were related to each other and how much. That is a thing that is missing from Coinbase. We need back. Those correlations are huge, huge numbers that you can't really find anywhere else. So those are huge. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all my inner council. Okay, guys, I'm here on chat now. What's up? They're having a conversation. I don't mind. I'm not going to get in the middle of it. Well, purely bug fixes. Okay, guys. It looks like you don't have any questions. But if you are watching and do have a question, now's the time. So if you want to know about a crypto, I can look at it really quick. It'll probably only be 1 minute. Or if you have a question, a concern, you want to know about anything. Happy holidays to you too. Okay, what's up, dude? What's the question? I can't wait to find. He always has good ones, though. I don't know if we have enough time to answer a question from him, though, because he has good questions. I got to get ready for this one, guys. Nourishment. I know he does, man. They stump me sometimes, though. That's why I'm like, man, I don't know if my brain can handle a King Love question right now. But hit me with it, bro. Hit me. I got you. Ooh, the most disappointing. And that comes right to my, as soon as you said that, and the most shocking. Okay. That's a really good question. It doesn't hurt my brain. Thank you for that. Definitely Pup Doge is the most disappointing. I had so many high hopes for Pup Doge. I wanted to see the video game that it was going to become. I wanted to see all of the cool stuff they had promised for it. It didn't happen. It was a scam. And they scammed me out of $60. I'm hard to scam. I'm not like, oh, I'm sure if you tried hard enough, you could scam me, but I'm pretty hard to scam. Like, I've only been scammed maybe once or twice. So it's kind of hard to scam me. Pup Doge is one of those. Now, the most shocking, that's a good question. Now, do you mean this year? You said this year. Now, if you would have said last year, I would have said Ethereum. Because Ethereum just shocked me, going from 200 to 4,800 within a year. But you said this year. That's a good one. The most shocking. I would say Shiba. Pup Doge, we all thought it was going to $1. And even if we didn't, we said it anyway, right? But I think Shiba was the most shocking breakout of Pup Doge and AMP. Those are good ones too. Why? I wonder why shocking. Maybe shocking with AMP because it didn't move like it should. I could see that. Yeah, most shocking, like, why isn't AMP moving? This is like one of the biggest, best cryptos in the world. It should be at like 12 cents all the time and higher. So I get that too, yeah. But yeah, most shocking, definitely Shiba. It has to be because it took everybody by storm. I know there was like a small group that were like, yeah, sheep to the moon. I mean, this is it. Me, with a quadrillion of them at first, I wish I wouldn't have saw the maximum supply. Because that was the only thing that was like, oh, no, this ain't going nowhere. This is like, this is going to be a fake Pup Doge. And that's all I was thinking is like Pup Doge, man. And it happened after sheep. So, I don't know. It shocked me that it went as high as it did. And it made as many millionaires as it did. It got me to think a little bit differently. And I love that. So, because it froze in place. Okay, I can see that too. Because it has so much potential. What he's saying. So he said his two were Pup Doge, which I agree with that 100% because that was the most disappointing. And I hope a lot of you didn't buy it. And then he said AMP. And because it didn't move like it should have. It acted erratically. And I think it took some scrutiny because of everything in El Salvador and because they were using Flexa as the forefront of the payment system for all Central America and all of that other stuff. So I think the scrutiny actually held AMP back. unfortunately. But yeah, good insight, man. That is a good way to end our session, man. That's why I have a good inner council. I don't know these people. It's not like this was my friend before the channel. That's something I want Google to know, because I think what they think is that I got a group of my friends across the country to do all this stuff for my channel. And so what I think they did is they blocked most of my subscribers from being able to effectively count their time and energy on my channel. So basically they just block them. So all my subscribers that spend their time on here, it doesn't count. I don't know if that's for sure, but I want YouTube to know that I'm not telling these people to do things. That's all I have to say. Okay, and happy holidays. I can't wait to go spend time with my sister and her family tomorrow. Can't wait to see all of you guys tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing at least one video tomorrow, maybe two, maybe all of them, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I hope you get everything you want for Christmas, not gift-wise, but family-wise. And I hope you get a good bonus. I hope you have good finances. I hope you make the right decisions on your crypto. And I just bless all of you guys right now in the name of Jesus. And I just want to thank you all. All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!